Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to EduMoon. We're going to have a AutoCode webinar with Ahmed Abdul Hafeez sir now. And as today is weekend and you guys have all joined today. And thank you for all joining and subscribe to the EduMoon channel for more such content. Let us welcome Ahmed Abdul sir onto the stage. Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Uh, I am Ahmed Abdul, and I'm a AutoCAD trainer by profession, and I have over 10 years of experience in teaching AutoCAD. So today's topic is understanding AutoCAD for beginners. So I'll be discussing uh, the introduction and a few points regarding AutoCAD. So let me start discussing AutoCAD uh, with the introduction. So first of all, AutoCAD. What is AutoCAD? AutoCAD is a software or a tool uh, which can be used to work with drawings. So by using AutoCAD, user can prepare drawings. How and all the things will be discussed later. So basically, the AutoCAD can be used to work with drawings. Then the next thing is name of the company. So the name of company is Autodesk Inc. So Autodesk Inc. is the company which developed AutoCAD, and it is located in California. Next is the abbreviation of AutoCAD. So basically, most of the people thinks that auto stands for automatic or automated, but it is not like that. Here we have two parts in AutoCAD, auto and CAD. So first of all, auto refers to the name of company. As I said you, that is Autodesk. So auto stands for the name of company, that is Autodesk. And CAD stands for computer aided drafting or designing. So that means by using AutoCAD, user can draft as well as user can design. Now the next thing is the difference between drafting and designing. So basically, if a user works with the existing drawing, then that part of drawing is usually termed as drafting. Whereas, if a user prepares a new drawing, then that is called as designing. That means if if a user sees a textbook or any other uh, earlier prepared drawing and prepares a drawing by using AutoCAD, then that is termed as drafting. Whereas if a user works on a new project where there is no existing drawing, then that part of drawing is usually termed as designing. So this is the abbreviation of AutoCAD. Next is the name of key person behind the development of AutoCAD. So the name of the key person is John Walker. John Walker is usually considered as the key person behind the development of AutoCAD. Next, I start discussing a history of AutoCAD. So the first version, that is R1, and the abbreviation of R1 is Release 1. So the first version of AutoCAD, AutoCAD Release 1, was released in the year December 1982. So the name of the first version of AutoCAD is AutoCAD R1. Then in the next year, they released the next version called R2, that is release 2. Then R3, R4, and so on up to R14. Then later, after R14, instead of naming the next version as R15, they started naming the versions depending upon the year. So the 15th version of AutoCAD is not R15, but it is AutoCAD 2000. Then next 2001, 2, etc. till 2023. So the current version is AutoCAD 2023. Now there is a classification of all these version based upon the operating system they are compatible. So release versions of AutoCAD from R1 to R12 are based upon MS-DOS, whereas release versions ranging from R13 to till now are based upon Windows operating system. Now, apart from the PC or laptop version of AutoCAD, we do have AutoCAD mobile application also. So the name of AutoCAD mobile application is AutoCAD 360, and earlier it was known as AutoCAD WS. So the outdated name is AutoCAD WS, whereas the updated or current name is AutoCAD 360. And we do have a compatibility for this AutoCAD 360 also. So we need a Android operating system mobile of version greater than 2.1 or iPhone operating system. So AutoCAD 360 is compatible with both Android and iPhone operating systems. Next is key features of AutoCAD 360. So first of all, AutoCAD 360 is a cloud-based application. Next is it requires uploading of drawing file if you are drafting. So you need to be a paid user for creating a new drawing file, and if you are a free user, then you can only work on an existing drawing. That is, you can only draft by using AutoCAD 360 if you are a free user, and if you are a paid user or if you have a subscription of AutoCAD, then you can even work with the new drawings. That is, you can even design by using AutoCAD 360. Next is it requires working internet connection. So working with AutoCAD 360 requires a working internet connection. Next is what can be done by using AutoCAD 360. So as it is a mobile-based application, user can make only simple modifications by using AutoCAD 360. So now, the question arises, we do have AutoCAD PC or laptop version, then why do we have AutoCAD 360, that is mobile application? Already we have a PC application which doesn't have any limitations like AutoCAD 360, that is mobile application. We do have a mobile application also. This is because to have convenience, if you are at a place where you cannot carry a laptop, you can make use of AutoCAD 360 mobile application to open the existing drawing files or to make a, a, uh, simple modifications like that. So to have a handy AutoCAD, you can use make use of mobile application also. So the next thing I discuss is the merits of AutoCAD over manual drafting or designing. So in the curriculum of engineering or diploma engineering, civil and mechanical students will be usually having 2 to 3 subjects related to drawing, whereas all other streams will have only one subject, that is basic engineering drawing, in the first year. So whatever we have done there by using drawing board, drawing sheet, drafter, or T square, and all other drawing instruments. Whatever we have done there is nothing but called as manual drafting or designing, and usually we'll be reproducing the drawings by observing the textbook. So that is nothing but working with existing drawings. So that is manual drafting. If you prepare a new drawing or a fresh project, then that is called as manual designing. So already we do have the knowledge of manual drafting or designing, then what is the importance of learning AutoCAD? What makes us mandatory to learn AutoCAD? So we discuss a few points under this particular topic where I provide importance of learning AutoCAD. So the first thing is it is easy and user friendly to work with AutoCAD. Like if you need to erase a line or any other particular object, in the case of manual drafting or designing, it takes a lot of time, as well as uh, even if you erase it completely, there might be an impression of your pencil on the paper. This is just an example. I'm giving a simple example, and there are many more merits of AutoCAD over manual drafting or designing. So first point is it is easy and user friendly to work with AutoCAD when compared to manual drafting or designing. Next is it is less time consuming. So when compared to manual drafting or designing, AutoCAD consumes very less time. This is the second merit of AutoCAD over manual drafting or designing. Now the third point is AutoCAD is having unlimited workspace, whereas in the case of manual drafting or designing, you have a limited space to work. So whatever the drawing sheet you consider, that is the only place you have to work with. And more precisely, you can say it as the extent of drawing increases, workspace increases in AutoCAD. This is the actual meaning of unlimited workspace. As the extent of drawing increases, automatically the workspace gets increased. Next, AutoCAD is having 8 decimal places of accuracy. So user can maintain accuracy of about 8 decimal places, and that is a maximum. So these are the four important merits of AutoCAD over manual drafting or designing. Now you can easily understand the importance of learning AutoCAD, and it is very much important for learning AutoCAD, not only for mechanical and civil students, but also for all engineers. Nowadays it is mandatory to have awareness and to have hands-on knowledge upon AutoCAD. Next thing I start discussing is overview of AutoCAD window. So I have already installed AutoCAD 2023 to 2023 version in my laptop. So I just launch it. I'm sharing the screen. Kindly share the screen. So I launched AutoCAD. So here you find the name of software or tool, Autodesk. This is the name of company, and here is name of the software, that is AutoCAD, and here is the version 2023. So here you can open a existing drawing file, or you can go for a new drawing file. I'm using a new drawing file. A new drawing file will appear. Now, this is how your AutoCAD screen will appear once you launch it on your laptop or desktop. So, first thing is title bar. So, the topmost thing you're finding here is title bar. So here, as I said you some time ago, you will be finding name of the company, then name of the software, version number, then you will be finding name of the drawing file and the extension. So here the default file name for AutoCAD drawing file is drawing 1. If you launch again a new drawing file, then you will be finding drawing 2, drawing 3, etc. And now the next part is regarding extension. So .dwg is the extension of AutoCAD drawing file. So again, DWG stands for drawing itself. So this is called as title bar. Next is menu bar. So here you're finding beneath the title bar, you'll be finding a few tabs here. So these are nothing but called as this entire bar is completely called as menu bar. So here you are finding different menus: home, insert, uh, annotate, parametric, view, etc. till express tools. So these are nothing but called. This is nothing but called as uh, menu bar. Next is regarding toolbars or ribbons. So here, this part is nothing but called as ribbons. So if you want, you can work with ribbons, or if you want, you can work with toolbars also. So here, by default, in AutoCAD 2023 version, you are finding ribbons. So if you want, you can switch to toolbars also. So there is a command, a separate command will be there. By accessing that command, you can turn off these ribbons, and you can go for toolbars. So you might have you might have also observed in the case of MS Office, earlier we used to have toolbars, and now in the updated versions of MS Office, you are finding ribbons. So in the same way, you have two things here over here. If you want, you can work with ribbons, or you can work with toolbars according to your
Excuse me,
convenience.
sir. A student is asking how to install the software. Please tell us. Sachin is
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, of course. Regarding installation of AutoCAD, uh, basically you have to purchase a AutoCAD license. This is the first thing you can do. You can go to Autodesk website and you can purchase the license. Then you can download AutoCAD. You can insert that license key and all that, and you can activate your AutoCAD software. This is the first and the primary thing. Second thing is, if you are a student or a educator, then you can get a license, a free license for as a student or as a trainer. For that, you need to create your account in on Autodesk website. Then after that, you need to confirm whether you are a student or not by uploading your ID card. You can just take a snap of your ID card and you can upload that on Autodesk website in your account. And once the things are confirmed, you'll be getting a link to download AutoCAD, and you'll be getting a free license also. In this way, easily you can download and install AutoCAD, and you can start working with it. So this is how you can install AutoCAD. I think the thing is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Next, yeah, sure. Next is called next thing after toolbars or ribbons. Next thing is status bar. So the bottommost thing you're finding is nothing but called as status bar. So this is called as status bar because you'll be finding different statuses here. So you have different buttons here. These different buttons are designated for different purposes that will be detailed discussed in detail in later sessions. So here you are finding model tab, then layout one, layout two. You can, if you want, you can increase the layouts also. So this is nothing but called as status bar. Next is uh, this is application minimize, restore, and close button. This is a basic thing, and this is drawing minimize, drawing restore, drawing close button. So if you close it here, the entire software will not quit. Only this current drawing file will get quit, and if you close it here, entire software will get closed. So these are the five the basic things. Next, the sixth thing we find in AutoCAD window is workspace. So whatever the space you are finding here, this entire space is nothing but called as workspace. So here user can prepare the drawings, whatever user wants. So, and as I said you earlier, that AutoCAD is having unlimited workspace, or in other words, you can say it as the extent of drawing increases, workspace increases. Next is UCS icon. So here in the bottom left corner, you are finding a particular icon that is with X and Y axis. So this is nothing but called as UCS icon, and the abbreviation of UCS is User Coordinate System icon. And basically, once you launch AutoCAD, we'll be getting a 2D interface. So that's the reason we are finding only two axes, that is X and Y. And there is a method by using which you can switch to 3D. If you switch to 3D, AutoCAD 3D, then you'll be finding three axes X, Y, and Z. So this particular icon is nothing but called as UCS icon, uh, that is user coordinate system icon. And here is the origin, that is 0 comma 0. Next, we have few abbreviations or definitions of like orthogonal directions and orthogonal angles. So first of all, orthogonal directions are nothing but like positive x, positive y, negative x, and negative y directions. Just like the coordinate system in coordinate geometry, you might have learned about these directions. Right side is a positive x, then next is a positive y, negative x, and negative y. Four directions will be there. Just like coordinate geometry, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, you'll be having the same thing. In other words, the same directions can also be expressed in terms of angles. So that is nothing but 0 or 360 degrees, next 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So if you express directions in terms of angles, then that is nothing but called as orthogonal angles. Next, We have a next feature after this workspace. We have the next thing to discuss here is command line. So this is nothing but called as command line. This entire space is nothing but called as command line. So what is command line? Uh, Command line, in this particular command line, you will be finding a place where you can find that command prompt, that is a cursor is blinking. So this particular place is nothing but called as command prompt. So entirely this is called as command line, and this particular place is called as command prompt. Now the importance of command line. So the importance of command line is nothing but user can type any command shortcut in order to execute a particular command at command prompt. What is command shortcut? So here in AutoCAD we have number of commands, and for each and every command we have a command shortcut. Like for line we have L as command shortcut. For circle C is the command shortcut. For polyline, PL or Pline is the command shortcut. So in the same way, you have different commands, and for each and every command, you have a command shortcut. So user can just type the command shortcut here. I'm using line as of now. Just say enter. You will be executing the line command. And once you execute the command, you will be finding a guideline here. So guideline is nothing but a form of sentence which will guide you for the next step, what to do, what to choose, and what to do, what variables you need to mention. So all those things will be given you in the form of a hint under command line once you execute the command, and that particular thing is nothing but called as a guideline, which will guide you for the next step. Now, in order to exit the command, you can directly press escape. Next, Next is different methods to execute commands in AutoCAD. So, as I discussed here regarding menu bar and toolbars. So, first method of executing commands in AutoCAD is by using menu bar. So, by using menu bar, you can pick a command, whatever the command you want. Next is by using toolbars. So you have different toolbars, or you can, as of now, we have uh, ribbons. By using ribbons, like if you want line, you can directly pick a command from here. Or the third method of executing commands is by typing command shortcut. So you have three different methods to execute commands in AutoCAD. And the most popular and the important method of executing commands is by using command line. Next is the next feature you find is pointer. So now, as I am moving the mouse, something is moving on the screen. So this is nothing but termed as pointer in general. But in this particular pointer, you're finding two different things. One is two perpendicular lines, and the next thing is at the intersection of those two perpendicular lines, you're finding a small square. So these two are having two different names. So first thing is the two lines which are mutually perpendicular to each other together is known as crosshair. Crosshair. Next thing is the small square which you're finding at the intersection of those two lines is nothing but called as pick point. So these two together is termed as pointer. Uh, Next is a behavior of crosshair and pick box. So before I start discussing about behavior of crosshair and pick box, let me say you about two things: command mode and no command mode. So command mode is a mode when you are in between of using a command, and no command mode is the mode when you are not at all engaged with any command. So if a user is in no command mode, as currently we are in no command mode, I'm not using any command. You can check a command line. There is no command active here. So only in no command mode, both crosshair and pickbox appear simultaneously. Or in other words, whenever you see crosshair and pickbox simultaneously, you can consider that currently you are in no command mode. And Next thing is, if you are in command mode, and if you are prompted for a guideline, then you will be finding only crosshair. Let me execute a simple command line, L enter. Now the pick box got vanished. So in command mode, whenever you will be finding a guideline, you will find only crosshair. Next is in command mode, if you are prompted for selecting the objects, you will be finding only pick box. Like let me execute erase command, E enter, you will be finding only pick box. Now, the importance of crosshair and pick box is like, while you are in command mode, and if you have been prompted for a guideline, this particular crosshair will help you in proceeding in your work on the workspace. Whereas, while you are in command mode, if you are being asked for selecting the objects, you will be finding only pick box. That means the use of pick box is to select the objects. So this is all about the pointer. Let us move to next thing. That is different ways to use enter key in AutoCAD. First is by using the enter key. Next is by using spacebar. User can make use of spacebar also in order to press enter. And the third thing is in command mode, only in command mode, once you go for right click, the first option will be enter. So you can directly go for right click and you can pick the enter option from the right click also. So you have three different methods to use enter key in AutoCAD. First is enter key, second is spacebar, and third is a right click. Now we have few important points here. First is no two commands can be executed simultaneously. So in AutoCAD, at any point of time, user can be engaged with only one command. So in order to use the next command, user need to exit the current command. So this is the first rule. And then the next rule is, in order to exit the command, user can press escape or enter key. So as I have shown you a small example of line, in order to exit the command, user can press either escape or enter key. So this is all what we have from the understanding AutoCAD for beginners. Thank you, everyone. If anyone is having a doubt, they can raise the doubt.
So if it's clear till now what Sir has explained, you can type clear in the chat. So I think they have got some idea now or overview of AutoCAD tool, how to use and all. So we'll
Yeah,
be going in depth in soon. Yeah, if we are able to conduct a program of 15 days internship training program. So there you'll be getting the overall idea of what is AutoCAD and how to use the tool in depth.
yeah,
So until then, thank you, Abdul Hafeez sir, for taking out your time and
yeah.
explaining our
Thank you very
students
much.
about the AutoCAD tool.
Yeah,
Thank you for your time.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you guys for joining and subscribe to the Edumon channel for more such content. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.